What's up guys, my name is Drew Binsky, and in this video I'm going to show you what $10 can get you in Baghdad, Iraq. Guys, it is hard to put into words right now how excited I am to be in Baghdad, Iraq. As someone who is visiting every country in the world, this has been in my top 5 for quite some time, and it's honestly surreal to be walking around these streets. Up until now, I had visited Iraqi Kurdistan 4 times, the semi-autonomous region in the northern part of the country. While technically it's still Iraq, based on the UN's listing, I like to count Kurdistan as separate because they have their own legal system, their own flag, and their own language. Not to mention, it's visa-free and very safe, even for solo travelers. Iraq proper, on the other hand, is a different story. It was an absolute nightmare to get the visa a few weeks ago in Istanbul. Only Libya gave me this much stress and this much anxiety to get permission to get let inside. But at the end of the day, after a lot of stress and maybe a little bribe, I got it. And so did my Spanish buddy Alvaro, who is a fellow every country guy and a really good friend. The two of us headed into Baghdad alone, with no guide and no understanding for what's about to happen over the next 11 days. We've gone through about a dozen checkpoints, but we just crossed the final big one. Iraq poses the same threats as Afghanistan and Syria. Random attacks and kidnappings can happen anytime, anywhere, and since we're going alone, we need to be extra careful about who we meet and where we go. On our first day, we hit the streets of Baghdad to shoot this $10 video, which might be the best one yet because this city is so underrated and affordable. I invite you right now to sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, and get ready as I take you on a wild journey inside this exotic city, Baghdad, Iraq. $10 is about 14,000 Iraqi dinars. It's time to hit the bustling streets of Baghdad and see how many things we can get.
I hope you buy a new pair of pants.
Wearing the same pants every day, bro. So I found some old bills here on the street, and I have a collection of currencies. So I'm trying to get some old Saddam money and seeing how much I can get for $1 US. Are they all old money? The top
they don't use them anymore.
If I give $1, how many bills can I get? Here you go. And we exchange it for one of these. Yeah. Pretty cool, man, these bills. Yeah. For collectors, and then this is like...
don't use them anymore. This motherfucker, they change all the bills.
Shukran. Alright, so here we go. I got the old Iraqi dinars. This is awesome for the collector's item. Boom, 70 cents for this baby.
It is an authentic place in Baghdad, alright? It's called Al-Hajj Zbala, which is called trash in Arabic. Whenever Trash's mom gave birth to a son, he would die because of the envy or of the devil eye or something like that, like the bad spirit. So she called him Trash, so he wouldn't be envied.
So what can we drink in here?
Well, it's a juice shop and muffin shop.
Established in 1900. That is 121 years old. A grape juice looks really creamy and thick. This whole machine is grape juice right here. It's awesome. You can see all the old presidents of Iraq that came here, starting with Saddam Hussein, all the way down the list.
Delicious. Very sweet but delicious.
It tastes like raisins.
Like raisins. It's raisin juice.
It tastes just like raisins. You put raisins in a blender and here you go. Shukran. We continue to wander around the bustling streets of Baghdad in the heart of Mesopotamia, and I gotta say that it's not as scary as I imagined. Beautiful city, dude. All I knew about Baghdad prior to this trip was what you probably already heard about. However, I quickly found out that Iraq's capital, at least in present day, is beautiful. It's colorful, welcoming, and vibrant. For the majority of the last 1300 years, Baghdad has been one of the most significant cultural centers of Islamic civilization, and with 8.3 million residents, it's currently the second most populous city in the Arab world. I'm so blown away by this architecture and the vibes on these streets that I feel like screaming at the top of my lungs. but that probably won't be the best idea. We must keep a low profile here as kidnapping remains our biggest risk. We're here in the middle of the old city of Baghdad, and there is a famous coffee shop right here behind me, which anytime you get the chance to go to an ancient coffee shop, you go to that ancient coffee shop. So we're heading in right now. Yo, apparently this place got bombed recently. You see the black marks right here? How about this place, dude? Yeah, this is a coffee shop. Everyone's looking at us right now, but this place is so cool, man. Like,
That's what travel is all about.
How do you explain this place? It's so cool. This old ancient coffee shop, and you got pictures all over the walls, like the way the chairs are laid out, and like you got this smoke in the room, this like ambiance, smoking cigarettes. You look cool smoking cigarettes, man.
I know.
Ali Ahmed.
Yeah, my name is Ahmed, this is Ali. We have alter alias names.
Most Iraqi people drink tea, special with their breakfast. Most Iraqi breakfasts were egg omelette, cream cheese, and there must be tea.
Yep, sugary cup of tea. It's gonna be so sweet. It's like drinking sugar, but good, but good. Smoking shisha or tobacco through a long water pipe is a huge part of Middle Eastern culture, and it can commonly be found everywhere. Since there are no bars here in Baghdad due to local laws, having a shisha is a great way to spend time with your friends. We're in the back room of the cafe, and you can see all the shishas behind me, and there's like a little fire pit right here where he is getting the coals. Pretty incredible. Looking at these walls, there's like 1,000 pictures and all these antique things everywhere. What a cool cafe. This is about as spectacular as a place can get. And I kind of just want to chill here all day, but we got more stuff to see. Shukran. One thing I love about Baghdad is you have the beautiful Tigris River that winds through the whole city. And something that I heard we can do is take one of these boat rides to cross the river to the other side, which sounds like an awesome thing to do. I have no idea how much it's gonna cost, but I can't imagine it's more than 50 cents. We talked to the guy, he said the boat is 500, which is like, I don't know, 30 cents. Well, it's no more than a 60-second ride, but it's a beautiful 60 seconds. The water is so cold. Woo! So we're here in the market and I see a flag. I got a flag collection and I never got the actual Iraqi flag because in Kurdistan they don't sell the Iraqi flag. So here we go, found a market and it's like 30 cents. Thank you. Shukran. It's that easy. Got the flag. Boom. Right here behind me in the Jewish quarter of Baghdad, an event called Farhud occurred here on June 1st, 1941. It was a huge pogrom against the Jewish population. 900 of these homes were destroyed, 180 Jews were killed, and thousands of them were injured right here. It's so sad to see these houses are still destroyed. They haven't been repaired in the last 80 years. I had heard about this before, and I didn't connect the dots until someone told me that this is the area where it happened, and it's extremely sad. As a Jewish person, I love to connect with my heritage around the world, and even if I'm not that religious, culturally I'm so interested and so inspired by Judaism. And here in the Middle East, all over the Middle East, Iraq, Syria, even in Afghanistan, there were Jewish communities that now don't exist anymore, sadly, but to come here and see this is something I'll never forget. My energy is quite low. I hit a wall. I'm a little bit tired from all the exploration. So I need some food. And the best local food that I can think of right now is a shawarma, very famous in the Middle East. Look in front of me, first of all. That is a shawarma. It is about 4 feet tall. I think it's taller than me, man. All right, I got my giant shawarma. The first bite is only bread. Look at this. Okay. That bite's only bread. Then you get into the good stuff. Oh my god. The shawarma is so tall, he's literally standing on a ladder to reach the top. I gotta stand on a ladder and I'm still not tall enough. Look at that. I'm on the street, it's busy, it's loud, but I'm gonna try this. Street food looks really good. Anytime I see something that catches my eye on the street, I always go for it. I don't even know what I'm eating, but it's delicious. I thought it'd be savory. How much was it? Like 500, so 30 cents. It's really good. It's like a pastry. It's crazy, dude. These markets are like non-stop. So there was demonstrations here a few months ago, and you can see these buildings are completely looted and on fire, and it's crazy. This area, not the safest part of the city. Do you see that? We are the victim of an exaggerated religion. So we've seen a lot of old Baghdad, and we really want to see the new part of the city. So we are going to take a taxi using an app called OBR. They don't really have Uber here, so we're going to use the local Uber app because it's safer to get around to head to the new part of Baghdad. And it has just arrived right now. We're getting in. Go for it. Go, go, go. Assalamu alaikum. Shlonak. Habibi. Habibi. Shukran.
Lafu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice day. We've just arrived here after a lot of traffic jams, and we are at the beautiful Blue Onion Monument, which is was made to commemorate the lost soldiers of the Iran-Iraq War. And it's kind of off limits here. It's literally a barricade to get in here. We need to get special access from this guy, but we are here. Nobody's around.
This is a whole compound.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Controlled by the military. You cannot get in. We've been waiting outside for 30 minutes.
And nothing really to buy here in this monument. I just really wanted to show it to you because it's really iconic. Looks like an onion chopped right in half. Very good. Shukran Habibi. Baghdad, Iraq. What a place. For our final stop of the day, we were recommended to visit a unique restaurant in the hip part of town. We just rolled up to a restaurant that we're eating at, which looks like a really cool, fancy house. Excited to go inside. As soon as we entered, we were greeted by the owner, who looked and reminded me of a friend back home. Beautiful in here.
Thank you.
This is only a restaurant, this place?
Like it was an house, and I changed it to a restaurant and coffee, and people, they can see how, like around 50 or 60 years ago, how people they used to live. The glasses, if you see the windows and the color.
He explained to us that he is an animal activist, and he has an entire room upstairs that is filled with reptiles. Remember, this is a restaurant.
And I teach people and kids about animals and how we should save the animals.
Wow,
this is one of my snakes.
You're holding a snake just casually.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Awesome.
It's not hurting?
No, the thing is, they're misunderstood. Just like me, so I feel a connection. Yeah.
I'm trusting Ali here. He said it was fine.
Give me a kiss. I mean, I kissed my girlfriend, my ex, so...
Do you come here just to hold the snake, or do you eat dinner?
The main attraction is to hold the snakes. Isn't she gorgeous?
Yeah. Cool, man. Oh my god, crocodile?
Yeah, this is one of my pets, so I kept it here.
This is so random. We're in the restaurant where the owner is so kind enough to show us around, and literally on the second level, where there's people eating right outside, there's a reptile room.
This is the originally Iraqi gecko, and it's so rare. They are so lovely. And
why is the tail like that? The tail.
This kind of geckos are like this. They have thick tail. Iraqi eye-light gecko. You can see the eyes.
Eventually, we made our way downstairs for a very special Iraqi dinner. Nice little Arabic coffee. At this point in the day, I am pooped, and nothing makes me happier than seeing this giant assortment of food. After a long day, we are exhausted. We made it to this incredible restaurant, and I wanted to get a really good local dish. We have these meat patties, eggplant, potatoes, pita bread with this delicious tomato sauce. Very local, 4,000 Iraqi dinars. I don't even know which is the best way to eat it, but I'm gonna mix the meat, the tomatoes. Oh my god, I'm so hungry, man. Amazing. What an incredible experience the past 48 hours of my life has been. It's honestly so hard to put into words. Whenever I visit a new city, sometimes the life just clicks, and other times, not so much. In the case of Baghdad, everything here is incredible, and it's making my senses go wild. From the delicious food to the bustling streets to the warm smiles to the ancient history, I am obsessed with Iraq's capital, and the fact that few outsiders get the chance to come here makes me even more excited to bring you along for the ride. To sum up this video, I was able to purchase an old banknote, fresh grape juice, tea and shisha, a boat ride, an Iraqi flag, a delicious shawarma, a pastry, a taxi to New Baghdad, and a 5-star meal next to snakes for $9.97. And that's what $10 can get you in Iraq. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more amazing videos all around the country over the next 10, 11 days. And hit me up on Instagram at Drew Binsky to follow my trip live. I'm posting a bunch of cool stuff. Take it easy, guys. Peace. That mosque that you see behind me, that at one point was the tallest in the world. It's actually a minaret, not a mosque. About 1100 years ago when it was built, and it was the highest for about 400 years. Also at that time, this city of Samarra was the capital of the whole dynasty, the whole empire here. And it's so special to be able to be here and see the minarets in the way that it was standing back in the day. And I really can't wait to climb the spiral all the way to the top. Here we go. I finally got to the top after all those stairs. And oh my God, hello Samarra. This place is unbelievable. Got the wind up here. Dude, how you feeling?
It's an epic view. Best view in the city for sure, but this place is over 1,000 years old.
It's crazy, it's still standing. It's literally still standing.
It's pretty amazing.
Unbelievable, man. The views up here are wonderful. A little bit worried I'm gonna fall off the edge here, so I'm actually gonna crawl. I'm gonna crawl so I got my balance. And it's just straight down. Oh. So as we're leaving the incredible minaret, the security guard is carrying a massive gun. Excuse me, a policeman or a military man. He's offering us chai. So we're having some chai.
قول له شوية افتهم انجليزي بس ما اعرف احكي مثل
You know a little
ما بش شوي ما بخي عربي شوي سلام عليكم شكرا حبيبي. Alright, so it's pretty interesting that I can break the ice with my camera with this guy because it's very rare that he wants to be on camera or he doesn't mind being on camera. So chai?
Chai. Tea.
Tea?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think? This is like one in 100?
1 in 100 because he was actually taking care of us before, just walking right next to us, making sure everything was okay with us, nobody harmed us. And now, obviously, he saw us taking pictures and Drew broke the ice with the camera.
It's great, man.
Also, I think the GoPro is really good for this.
Yes, because
really good.
this is a dinky little camera. He doesn't realize.
They don't realize that you're actually filming in great quality.
Exactly. If you had your other camera in his face,
if you bring this in,
nah.
then everything is
nope.
harder.
Habibi. Look at him, it comes out full. Look at this tray of tea. Gun in one hand and tea in the other hand. Look at that. That is first class service here. Shukran, Habibi. Thank you. Iraqi tea is very sweet, filled with sugar, but tastes really good. And not every day where you get someone to bring you a cup of tea with a gun in his hand, and you got the beautiful building behind us. Life is great. I'm Drew Binsky, and if you like my travel videos, please click subscribe and ring that little bell so you can get notified on all my upcoming videos as I take you to every single country in the world.